they invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes.
Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy?
Imagine a discovery so startling that it forces Hollywood icon Will Smith to deal with a potentially revolutionary debate. Renown, alter public opinion, and upend the fundamental tenets of celebrity society.
It's all sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin. All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
A startling discovery has emerged in the maze of Hollywood scandals, where every whispered rumor hides layers of intrigue, threatening to shake the foundation of celebrity society. Insiders are in shock, and the entertainment industry is in disbelief due to a dramatic leak from one of the most infamous parties in the business.
How would you handle this? You know, is there a way to make this go away other than the hush money thing? Is there anything that can be done legally?
It's not a hush money situation. There's a thing of value that is for sale. So in a legal sense, the only way to control it is to have possession of it. So if the person is that concerned about this seeing the light of day where they're praying that it goes away, I can certainly tell that person, I hate to say prayer won't work in this situation, but the only way is to do something. You need to act. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it into the hands of others will purchase it. And legally, it's a way for them to get around. They can blur out the other person. They could, blur out maybe the graphic parts, but it could come out and it could be figured out who this person is very easily.
The attorney of one of Diddy's accusers was on Piers Morgan and spoke about the alleged tape that has been leaked. And last week, the same attorney said that was someone of high profile in a tape with Diddy from his Atlanta mansion. But today we're learning even some more information.
Is it a household name that we're talking about here? And secondly, are they engaged in any criminality from what you understand?
Household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow.
And
really?
Criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video. So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
I will say I'm a bit surprised that she's been on several news channels and speaking about this, because isn't this extortion? So we know this is a celebrity. It is not a politician because the person is 17 to 21. They're not sure the age, but it sounds like a young male celebrity. When she first spoke about this video, she said that it seemed like the person in the video with Diddy was not aware that they were being taped or filmed. And additionally, attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd had spoken with News Nation, and she says that allegedly there are 3 different
whirling rumors and dispersed charges. One AIS star gains notoriety for his courageous handling of scandal. Will Smith, who is renowned for his charm and uncompromising commitment to his profession, finds himself in the middle of a tempest where rumors and reality meet. He has become well known due to a dramatic leak from a prominent party, which has put Hollywood's meticulously manicured image in jeopardy and made the industry's elite face the frailty hidden beneath their glitzy facades.
Like I said, the young lady got in touch with me. I got in touch with Joe. Joe said it was felonious. She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that is true that Joe said. Now, Am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? No, I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists, but I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. So these lawyers is going to pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're going to pay top dollar for it because they know they're going to get millions in return if it does. We'll see, man. Puff had a lot of bodyguards. A person doing security for him. It may be some out there that wouldn't, because I heard that at one time somebody was blackmailing Puff with a tape. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that.
I had a realization that I had been to a Diddy party. Actually, I swear, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I actually went to a Diddy lingerie sex party, freak off party in Miami at a mansion. It was like 8 stories high, and it just kept going up, and the higher you went, the weirder it was going on.
According to Jeff, he attended the party around 2010 after scoring an invite through an acquaintance who had filmed a music video with Diddy.
End up going to this party. She's like, oh, he's having a Diddy party, and these Diddy parties like are crazy. Like, they're the best parties. Like, people wanted to go to them.
However, Jeff says he was expecting a normal party, but realized it would be quite the opposite when his acquaintance and another friend were dressing in lingerie.
But I remember them getting dressed up, and I'm like dressing up like I'm going to a normal party, whatever. Like, I got my
slacks
polo tee with the collar pop, 2 of them, you know, I've doubled up, you know, totally. Like a pink and an orange one, and I got both collars popped.
Yeah.
And they're wearing this lingerie where their nipples are showing through. And I'm like, you guys are going like that?
Wow.
And they're like, you don't understand about these parties.
Diddy parties.
And I did not understand, because I saw live sex happen that night. And that's the first time I saw that happen ever in my life. And did I partake? No.
In Hollywood circles, the leaked video that was purportedly taken at one of Did's lavish parties in Atlanta has sparked intense discussion and conjecture. According to sources, the content is quite disturbing, exposing instances that have left people involved disturbed and struggling with challenging feelings. Insiders acknowledge that it seems like a serious breach, raising concerns that the anonymous celebrity at the heart of the scandal may suffer long-term repercussions if the information is widely disseminated.
Tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you. Scrambling. What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for Hey, man.
And then the rumors of Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right? Hold on. So apparently Will's assistant, which I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy because the same guy tried to interview on my platform and I said no, but he claims he saw Will Smith with Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah.
I know. I know nothing about this. This is crazy.
I mean, well, you should interview Tisha
Campbell, who was married to Dwayne Smith. That'd be an interesting interview.
Wouldn't it?
It would. You know her?
I do.
All right, let's make some phone calls.
I don't know. But I mean, you know, and then there's, you know, what would be said and what wouldn't be said. But you know, I've heard more rumors about Dwayne than Will.
Oh, you heard rumors about Dwayne? Oh. I heard some rumors about Will and Jada, which I won't mention because I'll get sued. But I've heard some rumors. I don't know. I mean, people like to say whatever happens behind closed doors is nobody's business, but when you're a public figure, it is everyone's business.
No, because if you kept it behind closed doors, nobody would know, Therefore, it wouldn't be nobody's business. They bring from out the bedroom. That's how we know any goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what I do in the bed. I don't care what my OnlyFans looks like.
Attorney Ariel Mitchell, who has handled many high-profile lawsuits involving Diddy, added to the mystery when she disclosed that she had been contacted about a contentious video that matched the description circulating in the media. Diddy's crew has brushed off the allegations as a PR gimmick, but film purportedly showing Diddy with an unnamed A-list celebrity has only raised the stakes. There is more than simply scandalous stuff in this release. It serves as a sobering reminder of how easily privacy may be violated and how these infractions can have a lasting impact on careers. A complex web of secrets, betrayals, and constant media scrutiny lies at the heart of this storm. All of them are focused on Will Smith, one of Hollywood's most esteemed personalities.
They're in possession of 3 tapes, not just 1 tape with Mr. Combs, but they were only interested in pursuing this 1 tape. And we're looking for legal representation, mainly, like you just said, because they had saw me being actively involved in civil lawsuits against Mr. Combs, that I would be somebody they were interested in to facilitate doing something with the tapes. Initially, I wasn't sure, and they weren't exactly clear on whether or not it was going to be like a catch and kill or facilitating the sale to another third party. I actually called one of my business partners and mentors and had been telling him about this pretty much since the onset of it. They invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes in person. I was hesitant to do so only because once I know something, I'm obligated, based on being an officer of the court, to tell the court what I saw and what I knew. They offered to send me screenshots through text messages, which I declined. And I ended up saying, well, let's FaceTime and then you can show me. This way I have a sense of no evidence or plausible deniability in terms of things that I've actually received or actually seen with my own 2 eyes.
Sean Combs has denied the allegations that he has sex trafficked anyone. Mitchell Kidd says her new client brought up Christina Corum's name in their conversations.
She actually also identified Christina Corum, who Mr. Combs has called KK, and has talked about her in several interviews. And when he received the BET Award, where he talked about, thanks, shout out to Cassie for holding me in the dark times. He actually started off with KK. And she said, I never knew who that lady was. She was with him that night. It wasn't until recently, when the pictures have been coming across all over the internet of her, that she said, this is the lady who was there that night. It was a lady who I described to the police, who I did not identify or have a name, but that the Christina Corum lady was the one who had started to make jokes about sex trafficking my client, that she would be very good on the open market kind of thing. She said that kind of made her feel uncomfortable. And then she got a drink and then started to feel woozy. And then Mr. Combs first sexually assaulted her with an adamant object, and then directed another gentleman who was there to then penetrate her while he was in the corner pleasuring himself, while Mr. Combs was in the corner pleasuring himself.
New levels of intricacy appear as the narrative progresses, propelled by revelations from insiders and legal professionals. Gandil, Diddy's former bodyguard, has contributed to the rumors by openly speculating that the unidentified person in the video may be someone whose notoriety matches or even exceeds Diddy's. He said, if I'm looking at any black A-listers bigger than Diddy, there's only one name that comes to mind, which sparked a lot of speculation. Although his remarks have stoked rumors, they also bring to light the ugly reality of Hollywood's underworld, where secrets are traded like money, and even the most carefully built reputations may fall apart in an instant.
I would wonder if he's white or black. And if I'm looking at any black guys that are A-listers that's bigger than Diddy, there's only one that I could come up with. And there's a few I can come up with. Will Smith, he's bigger than Diddy. I would think Nick Cannon is bigger than Diddy. Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy, that's black? That's hard to think. But then if you got the A-listers, you know, you got to realize he ran with that Rat Pack, and I don't even say their names, but they said I got their names wrong last time. What's his name? Kushner? What's the other guy? Leonardo? Yeah, his name. Man, I don't keep up with these cats, but I heard that that's not only the tape that's being shot. There's some other tapes out there, other people too with him, and I don't want to see the tapes, but I want to know if they really true. Because if they got if they got some tapes out there and it's with some underage, whether it's celebrities or not, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be real crazy. And they're gonna have to bring that to forefront because the prosecutor's gonna want those tapes. And they're gonna do whatever they have to do legally to get those tapes. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So we just better hope for his sake, that's just a bunch of bull crap. But then there's lawyers out there saying, yeah, the tape does exist. Lawyers got on television to say the tape exists. I don't really know or trust that, because they was trying to say he had a tape with one of the bodyguards and this lady that came out. So we don't know what to think until we actually see that, and we get that version. You remember we had that bootleg version of R. Kelly tape?
Yeah, I remember that.
They don't even bootleg. Yo, they don't even bootleg no more, man. So it's gonna be hard to figure it out.
Legal experts warn that the consequences of this leak go deep into Hollywood's power structures and go well beyond the spotlight of dramatic headlines. The unexpected appearance of this incendiary tape adds a dangerous new layer to an already high-stakes story, since Diddy is already involved in significant legal disputes. The video, which was purportedly taken at one of Diddy's private, star-studded events, threw a long, frightening shadow over everyone in attendance and forced the industry to face hard realities. This quickly developing tale raises difficult issues about the breadth of the complex web of secrecy and intrigue that unites powerful people and how far they will go to preserve their reputations. The tension builds with every fresh discovery, laying the groundwork for a clash that might completely reshape Hollywood's definition of celebrity controversy.
It was a couple of us, and it's 4 of us total, 3 ladies, the principal and her 2 buddies. They sipped something and they started getting sick.
And this was the woman you were protecting. You were her security. Yes.
Yeah. So, my antennas go up. It led to a confrontation because I noticed that certain people knew what was going on. And the guy told me to relax, it's normal. No, this is not normal. Y'all don't know who y'all got here today. And, it led to a confrontation. I ended up getting hit with a bottle, get stitches. A couple guys had to go to the hospital, stuff like that.
Well, was it one of Diddy's bodyguards or one of his security people? Yeah.
Yeah, some people from this team.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a team. He's got a team of people. And
so now when you say that this next group of people, this layer of group, did they go to a different location or was it at the same location?
Yes. So they ended up going upstairs.
Mm.
So once because it's an open bar, first and foremost. Whatever drinks you want, usually the stuff he's contractually obligated to have normally. Any other narcotic you want is available. But you just start seeing groups of sex workers arrive, male, female, and you just start seeing people pairing off and start doing what they do. And if I'm at one of these events with a male and my principal is a man, I'll go wait in the car.
Shout out to Diddy, Happy New Year. You know what it is, DJ Cal, it's all about victory. I'm going in. You better believe it. Shout out to Def Jam, we the best. You know what it is, it's 2010, baby. It's the takeover. I'm going in.
Happy New Year to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And I mean, if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe. Let's do it way big.
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me and been my friends for a long time. One of my best friends in the whole world, Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend. He's in the house. Akon straight from Africa, India, with a silk scarf on is in the house. If you're looking for Akon, he has a silk white scarf on so the light can hit him and y'all can make sure y'all see him because Blue Black is in. And Akon is very rich. He don't even do shows in America no more. Okay, he's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my man Drake is in the house. Fabulous is in the house. This little brotherly love. My biggest brother with all the boss, Ricky Ross, is in the house. Ricky Ross report to the grass. DJ Khaled, he's the best, he's in the house. Tiana Taylor is in the house. My brother Chris Brown, I'm gonna stick with him for thick and thin. Chris Brown is in the house. You know what I'm saying? The something ain't right, so I know Chris Brown is.
Will Smith's answer has unquestionably grabbed center stage among the whirling pandemonium, drawing interest from both fans and critics. The actor responded to the claims with a remarkable combination of charm, comedy, and unwavering determination after a high-energy San Diego performance, displaying a side of himself that is both authoritative and relatable. Smith addressed the accusations head-on in a candid, no-holds-barred video posted on TikTok, dismantling them with his trademark candor and wit, demonstrating that even in the midst of a storm of controversy, he remains unapologetically true to himself, unwavering in his confidence, and unwilling to let rumors or scandal control the narrative surrounding him.
He's doing a concert, and he has to address his connection to Diddy. Here it is.
I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people, it's so many things people say, so much stuff. But that one, it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Put up a picture for Bass here. Let me first just say, I don't know who goes to a Will Smith concert. It must be done secretly. The concert was packed, I'm sure. I probably know someone who has purchased a Will Smith ticket. Oscar-winning actor and rapper Will Smith stopped mid-performance at his own concert on Thursday night in San Diego to shut down speculation that he somehow is friends or linked or connected to the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The reason why people had this, idea is because of pictures like this. Throwbacks, okay? Throwbacks, photos of vivid industry events. They've resurfaced, fueling rumors about their connection amid serious allegations against.
One indisputable reality emerges when the new Hollywood crisis finally starts to settle. A reckoning at the very top of celebrity culture has been sparked by the leaked tape, which has far-reaching repercussions beyond the headlines. In addition to confronting the circulating accusations head-on, Will Smith's courageous, uncompromising answer highlights his steadfast dedication to safeguarding and maintaining his hard-earned reputation, delivering a message that bravery and responsibility are still valued in Tinseltown. Simultaneously, Did's ongoing legal troubles and the lingering specter of his notorious parties continue to cast a long, uneasy shadow over the industry, acting as a harsh and unrelenting reminder of how quickly fame, secrecy, and controversy can collide and spiral in the exclusive world of the elite, reshaping reputations and rewriting narratives in ways that no one could have predicted.
This indictment reads, it's very disturbing. The facts presented are out of a very bad Hollywood story. And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these sexual performances that have been named freak-offs. And there seems to be a ton of evidence allegedly tying this scheme together. So it's an interesting way of prosecuting it, but I understand why they did it that way.
So what did you make of what Elizabeth Wagmeister just reported? And obviously, Sean Diddy Combs and his attorneys are going to get their day in court. But the idea that the government, in their characterization, does not say that anybody did any of these things non-consensually. What do you make of that?
I make of that as being a big flaw already in the government's case, which the defense was quick to point out. Even if he was engaging in this alleged conduct, there was no allegation or no statement in that indictment saying that any of these alleged victims or alleged witnesses willingly participated in some of these acts that people find offensive, that are sound to be offensive. And that's a very important part of the case. What was the consent? But there are enough charges here where outside of what the alleged victims are going to say about how he was using the resources allegedly from his enterprises, his businesses, his well-known Bad Boy Entertainment, his clothing line resources, his liquor line resources. Allegedly, there were funds used from that resources to engage in this alleged prostitution activity across state lines, and that's
Could Will Smith's bold stance serve as the impetus for Hollywood's meticulously constructed facade to finally crumble, revealing the dazzling illusions that have long concealed its true nature? Is this the turning point in a continuing story full of scandals, long-kept secrets, and power struggles? Or just another turn in the never-ending story of celebrity intrigue? One thing is quite evident. The stakes have never been greater, as every new discovery delves even farther into a narrative that is gradually changing Tinseltown's laws. The whole, unvarnished truth is about to surface. So don't forget to press like, subscribe, and enable alerts if you're prepared to explore every secret nook of this quickly developing drama. And failing to keep up with even one development might leave you behind in a tale that has the potential to completely change Hollywood as we know it.